First and foremost, Ms. Carroll, I want to say thank you because educators are highly unappreciated and underpaid these days. So that's why I'd like to take the opportunity to show you the best way to get all the amenities that we talked about in a vehicle today. First, I'd like to start off with, I'm not sure how familiar you are with the vehicle, so I'm going to start under the hood first. All right? And what I'd like to point out is this is a front-wheel drive vehicle. It is a 1.6 turbo. It has 175 horsepower and 195 foot-pounds of torque. This thing right here is the epitome of fuel efficiency, performance, and just fun vehicle to drive. All right? First and foremost, I'd like to show you that all of your reservoirs are clear and you can tell when they need to be serviced. Everything is at a hand's reach. The main thing I like to point out is you'll notice that it's only one dipstick. That is because the transmission itself is a seal house unit that is covered within that 5 years, 60,000 mile new car warranty, and is also encompassed inside of the 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. I like to also point out that it has a very sleek design on your grille. It's a cascading grille, okay? And you'll also see that you have separate LED headlights as well as daytime running lights. Now, this right here is a very, very unique design, and it's called an urban armor. And what that does is it adds extra protection on your vehicle, all right? In addition to that, it makes it look really, really good. This comes standard with 18-inch wheels. I like to point out your turn signals right here. And as I mentioned to you earlier, this one right here is the ultimate. So this is the creme de la creme in the Kona family. First, I like to point out that you have the ability to do unlock and lock your doors, all right, at the touch of a finger. Another thing that I like to point out, you have 12-way seating. You have blind spot detection. You have a heads-up display. You have lane departure warning system, as well as your TMS. All right? Come on in here, and let me show you. If you have a seat, you'll see that everything is at a hands display. I don't know if you're an Android or an Apple user, but whichever case it may be, you have both. It comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. This is something that will prevent you from having to look down or off the road when it comes time to, you can do talk to text, you can take phone calls, everything. Another thing that I like about this is the heads-up display. It has a heads-up display that tells you your navigation. It'll give you your speed limits. It'll show you your emergency function. It has autonomous braking, everything. You'll notice here, it has an 8-inch screen, and the sound system is actually by Infinity. So not only do you have all of your modern technology, but you have the best in audio sound on the market today. It has a sunroof, which actually pops up and retracts. You have your heated seats. Keeps you a little bit warm in the winter, so when you come out, you don't have to worry about that. But another nice feature that I like to point out is that it comes with Blue Link. And with a simple app, the Hyundai app, you are able to actually do a remote start from your home or your office, and whatever the inclement weather, be it too hot, too cold, you can adjust the temperature to your specific satisfaction while the door will still remain locked, and you don't have to worry about anyone messing with your vehicle. All right? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to skip this part, this side of the seat right here, because what I'd like to show you is your cargo area. So, as an educator, you're going to be carrying supplies, occasional child, sports equipment, etc. Now, I know you don't have children yourself, but you did mention that you pick up your nephews occasionally on the weekend, and you and your boyfriend will take them out and go do some fun things. The nice thing about this right here, this pops out and stores. So you can actually fold your seats forward to get an enormous amount of room for cargo, be it any of your supplies, or you can even fit a kayak in there. No, I'm just playing. It has a handle so you can reach. You have your LED lights, as well as, you remember I mentioned the armor, it goes around the entire length of the vehicles. All right? As I indicated, it is a 1.6 liter turbo. Again, 175 horsepower. Very, very efficient. And the nice thing about this vehicle too is that you get up to 30 miles per gallon. That's collective too. So you have your highway, you know, you have your highway, your city. Collectively, you get 30 miles a gallon. All right? And I've locked myself out, so hold on 1 second while I open this door. And you can see how easy with just, wait, hold on. I didn't have to come over there. You know what I meant to show you? But you also have accessibility from both sides. So if I come on this way, I can open it. If you press it one time from the passenger side, it unlocks all of the doors. Where if you were to do that from the driver's side, you have to press it twice in order to get that to happen. All right, so come on over. Let me show you this. Have a seat, but I'll take a seat first. All right, now I'm 6'4", 280 pounds, and I can sit comfortably behind there. So for that rare occasion where you do find yourself sitting in the back seat, you don't have to worry about if it's going to be comfortable, roomy, and accommodating. So with that being said, the likelihood of you sitting in this seat is a little more likely. And even in this seat right here, as you can see, I was able to sit behind myself. And I mention again, I'm 6'4", 280 pounds. So for an SUV in this classification to have this much room is wonderful, and it's a plus. The advantage is you don't ever have to worry about carrying big folk like me. You can do it without question. All right, there's a couple of other things that I like to point out as well. You have parking assist. It has cross traffic alert. That will actually stop the vehicle in the event of someone driving past and you don't happen to see them, or their toys or anything like that in the way. It'll actually stop the vehicle to keep you from going on. You have a 8-inch display, which you can see what's behind you. And in the event that you miss something again, you have the automatic braking that occurs. Now, at this point is where I normally ask you if you have any questions, because I'll show you how you can channel the air, etc. But I'd like to know the type of driving that you do, because it can accommodate you. If you like sportiness, or if you need to haul stuff, it encompasses all of that. So the next thing is, come on back around on this side. Hop on in. Now, I'd like for you to adjust the steering wheel, which is telescopic and tilt. Here's the control for your mirrors right here, your locks, and you can actually lock the mirrors, lock the windows when you do pick up your nephews and you take them out. With that being said, is there anything that I've not covered that you may be interested in knowing about the car?